Oh dear. What have I gotten myself into this morning? What in the world have I decided to do this morning? Why have I had such a colossally bad idea this morning? Well, it's because I'm an entertainer, sort of. Anyway, welcome to the stream, folks. Today we are doing a mystery wheel challenge, where you guys will get to spin a wheel, and in turn, I will have to choose a weapon and suffer. So for every game we play, the plan is simple. Every time I load into a new match, or before I load into a new match and I have to make a loadout, I spin a wheel. The wheel looks like this. On this wheel is every single weapon in Warzone 2, including pistols and rocket launchers, which is just lovely. It's a very large wheel. And the plan is quite simple. I will spin this wheel. At random, I am going to receive a weapon, and I have to win a game of Warzone solos with that weapon. Now, there are a couple of rules. If the weapon is a sniper rifle, a melee weapon, or a rocket launcher, I'm only allowed to have a pistol as a secondary. That is a rule. If the weapon is a melee weapon, I am not allowed to have a secondary at all. And there are a couple of other things that you could do to mess around with the game. So, a single super chat in chat equals a reroll, which means I have to respin to choose a different weapon. A gifted membership in chat means I have to reroll. And if you gift over 10 memberships, or over $50 in a super chat, you get to choose what weapon from the wheel you would like me to play with. And I will try and get a win in solos with it. So yeah, that's the plan. It's not a good idea. It's probably really a bad idea on the best of days. But you know, I obviously don't like myself. So anyways, we're going to do the first wheel spin, and we'll see which weapon we'll be going into our first game of Warzone 2 with. And I hope to God it's something half decent, or I'm going to claw my eyes out. This is going to hurt. Tough time never lasts. Tough time never lasts. Oh dear. Right. So how would I get a Joker rocket launcher? What would be the fastest? So I have to basically do a stronghold to get the Joker. So I'm allowed a pistol secondary. That's the important part here. I am allowed a pistol secondary. But yeah, it's looking long. It's looking very, very long. Very, very long. The things I get myself into, huh? The things I get myself into. Oh. Okay, if we decided to tab into COD, but also not... Okay, COD crashed. Brilliant. Right. So our first weapon is a Joker. Don't ask me why. It just is. I'm going to try and quickly reboot COD. So our first weapon of the day is a Joker missile launcher. I think it was because I had the wheel of names in full screen. Don't ask me why. So I'm going to have to find and source a Joker rocket launcher, and then I'm going to have to win the round with it. So that seems reasonable, right? It's not looking good. I'm going to be honest with you. So, I mean, the quickest way for me to do it would be to get a loadout drop. But if I get a loadout drop, then I also won't be entitled to pistols. So, yeah, this is going to be a long, long day for me. A very long day for me. And that's fine, because that's what I've signed up for here. Dave, thank you for 1 year's worth of memberships. We absolutely love to see it. You're about to watch me suffer with a Joker. Right. Let's do this then. Okay, I'm trying to think what... Mathematically here, what makes the most sense? I've got to get a win with the Joker. I've got to try and win this first game with the Joker missile launcher. If we die really quickly, by the way, we go again. We're not wussing out of it. SC Guitars, thank you for the £2 super chat. Most definitely going to abuse this. Thanks. That's just what I needed to hear. Right, so I need to get into... I hate that you have to go into BR and then solos and then... Right. So if I do Riot Shield, Joker, smoke grenades are going to be quite clutch, so I'll definitely use that. Would Claymores really be my best friend here? I feel like they probably would. I mean, I can't really customize a Joker. Like, what am I going to put a skin on it? So I'm going to put a camo on it just to feel legit. There you go. Red Tiger Joker, boys. I'm going to put... I'm going to put a Basilisk on this Lodi as a secondary. And I'm going to put it with snake shots, a fast fire rate, a really long barrel. Gosh, what even makes sense for this? A laser would make sense. And then I guess... I don't really want akimbos, so... Right. It's not looking good. I'm going to be very honest with you. It's not looking good. I feel like fast hands almost feels like a necessity, seeing as I've got a rocket launcher. But at the same time, I am playing solos, so Ghost is probably the way to go. Right. First game. Win with a Joker rocket launcher. Don't know how that's going to go down. Don't think it's going to go particularly well. But, you know, I'm a man of trying. Sniping with a Joker the next... I could snipe with the Joker, yeah, effectively. Effectively, that would be the goal here. What I want, really, is to try and snipe with Joker. I need to get the... To be honest with you, the hardest part of this is going to be the first phase. Where I need to actually get the loadout in the first place. That's going to be a big pain. Like, real big pain. I miss... I don't know if any of you guys remember this, but there was a bug in Verdansk in the early days of Warzone 1, where if you switched weapons at the right time with a Joker during the reload, you could hip fire it. So you didn't have to do the lock-on. You could just hip fire it straight forward, and it had, like, instant velocity. You could basically have it as, like, a hip cannon. It was completely ridiculous, but it worked. I've gone with Claymores as well, and I think that's the smart play here. Right. What I would like, really, is for a circle in downtown. This is going to be very tricky. And I've obviously signed myself up for something that's going to be painful. But we're going to make it work. I need to get a Lodi. That's going to be the hard part. And I don't know how much money Lodis are in solos. Because if they're not cheap, I basically will have to play for a stronghold. Other guns aren't really a concern. Because I can buy them from... any other weapon in the game, I can buy from a bloody... a buy station. But I can't buy a rocket launcher from a buy station. So I'm going to have to either find one, which is possible, you never know, or I'm going to have to definitely get my loadout drop. Either way, this is going to suck. Gotta be ready, mentally aware. Everybody's going to have a vector. It's going to be so much fun. I'm going to have to play at, like, Galaxy Brain all day. I'm going to have to outwit little Timothy Stimothy with a vector. I mean, I may as well get the rocket launcher practice in early, right? See, if it was an RPG-7, I wouldn't have a problem with that. I could work with that. I could probably win a game with an RPG, I reckon. Oh my word.
Training is over. Time to see what you have learned.
Hey, nice one, Limoso. It's good. We'll have a little win. Right. Step 1, get loadout. Step 2, rocket launcher. Step 2, death. The intelligent play here would be downtown, really. If I go cash buildings, grab one of the whip, I'd probably get $8 grand. And then I can LTV it to any of the buys. Step 4, 5, 7, like the stream. Now. Right, let's see how this goes. Game completely hung there, that was good. It's encouraging. Have I got company? I do, but not as much as I was expecting. There's someone on my arse. Either on my arse or immediately above or below me. Yeah, this guy's definitely coming cash building. Step 1, mostly sorted. There's a guy like right next to me. Okay. Okay, we're looking real good. I need to check my graphics settings because I feel like I'm... Okay, we're good. Right, if I get this building, get a smidge of cash out of it. These shops. These shops will do. Hopefully. 8 grand. Prior to getting my Joker, it's basically anything, because like I need the cash to sort of get it in the first place. So it's kind of anything goes at that point. What I could do with here is detouring left, grabbing an LTV. This guy's going to want to weirdly follow me, and I'm not entirely sure why. Not very intelligent, that guy. Bloody hell. Right, got loading. Step 1, out of the way, boys. Beautiful. Loadout drop is secured. Right. Now I need muni boxes. That's going to be the next pain. Right, boys, we got the Joker. I repeat, we have the Joker. I've done the hard part. Honestly, that was probably the hard part. I need to repair this vehicle, and then I need to find rockets. Almost half the lobby has died already. But that'll give you an indication of how that's going. I should have really played stun grenades for the riot shield, but can't get everything, I guess. This is the kind of place that would probably normally have... hello? Game? That's a curious bug. Wow, somebody's actually looted here. Good to see you guys. Good morning, everybody just joining us on this mystery wheel challenge. I need to play this strategically. I need to get some rockets. That's going to be a little bit tricky. I'm going to have to do a little bit of looting. I'm probably going to loot like these exterior buildings to just sort of minimize the risk of a sweaty rolling up on me. You gotta play to your strengths, right? And my strength at the moment is just sheer distance. Oh, good. Another riot shield. Lovely. Just what I needed. I mean, my only strength, really, is putting as much human distance between me and whoever's near me. And this LTV. I think we can do this. We just gotta play smart. Gotta play real smart. I don't like the fact that it takes my riot shield off when I get out of things, so... I'm gonna stow that, because that's gonna be handy. Little stun grenade in the pocket wouldn't do no harm. What I need is a muni box. Durable gassie's good, I'll take that. Actually, I'll stow a flash as well, why not? Stun and a flash. So, if you type in !challenge in chat, you can read what we're doing today. It's not easy, Brev. Alright, where's that zone gone? Oh my god, it's pulling this way. I need... rocket. Brilliant. Bosh. I need another rocket. I need all the rockets, really. I mean... I just need... all I'm asking for here... these rockets. Or a muni box. A muni box would solve everything, basically. That's a regular gassie that we don't need. Weirdly orange crates around this area, I mean... Muddy Wars, thank you for channel private, buddy. Hope you're doing well. Cluster mine, bang in. I need rockets, man. I will take that instead of you. Okay, we're starting to reach the levels of campiness I need. That makes sense. I will take an extra APS system to stop me being stunned and or flashed. Right, the intelligent thing at this point would probably just be to get the LTV, go to a buy, and look for a muni. Realistically, that would be the smart thing to do here. Hey, thank you very much, Muddy Wars. Appreciate you. Right, that guy wanted me. Thankfully, he's dead. Still shooting at me, though. It's a curious choice. I've got a lot of gear that's very good for camping. That's the good thing. The only thing I need now is a munitions box. Once I got that, I'm clear. I'm fully clear. Nope. Armor box. Tarak Village is going to be my next best bet. Which, you know, not super ideal, but we'll make it work. Hey, catching a bit of Magic Pants. Appreciate you. We'll rev up the Bugatti. The Bugatti. See, this is the other awkward thing about this challenge is that right now you'd think the smart thing to do would be to sit on TV station, and you would probably be correct. But seeing as I don't have an actual gun, I almost don't want to defend a location like that. Also, somebody in game chat just wrote, right, it's camping time. There is a claymore in that building. He waited that long. No! Wouldn't hit him. What a weirdo. I mean, that's pretty pathetic. As far as camping goes, that's like the lowest of the low. He literally waits the whole time, dude. The whole way. I'm gonna have to land on a loadie drop. This is why people who play solos are built different. Because you have to deal with players like that guy, whose sole intention of living is just sitting in a building, not moving at... Not even in a building. He's sat in a tower on the edge of the map for his one kill of the game that he will not get any more of. That's why you can't have fun in Warzone, guys. Because of people like that guy. Probably going to get released for free. Now, the other problem I've got is that inevitably... Are you bannering? Inevitably, if I go back in now, we're going to have campers on every loadout. I mean, that guy was camping a buy station in the middle of nowhere, let alone an actual loadout drop. I hit him with a nade, and then I one-tap him. He does the same thing. I die, he lives. Thank you, teammate. That right there is death. And I'm telling you that for free. To be honest with you, most of these are probably death. I'd hazard to guess not a single one of these is going to be playable. Okay. Tried to pre-fire where I was going, just in case. It's AI, isn't it? Yeah, it's AI. God damn it. Oh. What's this little obstacle course here? I've never seen this before. Hello. There's gonna be a guy on my arse cheeks right now. Bro, just let me go. On a real, we're good. Tension, folks, tension. Shit, that zone's moving quick.
top 10.
There's a guy above me.
Gas is inbound. Marking new safe zone.
It's 100% a guy above me. No, kill him!
Learn from the loss. Is a light feature.
Oh my god, bro. He got shot from somewhere else as well. He's literally on one couch. That's bollocks. That's pure bollocks. That is complete and utter pure bollocks. Nonsense. Absolute nonsense. I don't understand how he's alive. Well, we go again. We go again. Right. We spin the wheel. New round. What will the game gift us to get a win with? MP7. The Vel 46. I'm going to give you guys a moment, because some of you may want me to re-roll. Which could happen. At the moment, we're on the Vel 46, but I'll give you a moment for the stream to catch up to you. Vel 46 is fine, but if you want to re-roll it, chat, you have that power. And that's SC Guitars with a £1. And that's instantly a reroll. I mean, it wants me to use the bell? What are the odds of that? Bell 46 again? Oh, dear. I mean, you've been robbed there, SC Guitars. You've been completely and utterly robbed. Really. The wheel has spoken. The wheel has thoroughly spoken. Rigged? It's rigged. If it was rigged, why would I do the Joker as the first weapon? Come on. Have some damn shame. Oh, God. Oh. And that's another £1 super chat from SC Guitars. Oh, God. And that is the Sakin MG38. The Sakin MG38. Now, a reminder, folks. You can do one super chat or one gifted to re-roll. Or you can do up to 10. Well, 10 gifted is the one for you to choose a weapon. But it's the Sakin MG38. Which realistically shouldn't be that hard. I don't think that will be too difficult. Personally. But to make it spicy, seeing as the wheel has spoken, you know, we can see if there are any other folks for the rerolls. But if we make it spicy, I will use the Vel and the Sakin at the same time. Because the wheel clearly wanted the Vel. Don't ask me why, it just did. So I guess we'll do both. That's the way we're going about it. Oh dear. And that's Dan. With the £1 super chat. Thus, do you know what? I'm going to do it. Wait, hold up. I need to get another thing ready. This is going to make more sense. Right. Game? Website? Okay, bang. This is going to make much more sense. So, on this side, we'll have this, and on this side, we'll have this. So I will set a timer for 30 seconds, right? Well, that's more of a... Okay, I'll set a stopwatch. Screw it. I'm going to roll. You'll have 30 seconds to re-roll if you want to re-roll. Dan, thanks for the £1 super chat. Bang. Once this comes up, we hit the timer, 30 seconds. If after 30 seconds we get nothing, we go again. It was... What are the odds? What are the odds of the Vel 3 times? Right, timer's up. You guys can't see it because it's technically here. Timer's up. Bang. Vel. It's the Vel again, but the timer's up. You got 15 seconds. And that's simply Austin with the £1 super chat. Thus meaning that we will have to spin again. Oh. My dogs are criminal. Honestly. Stop eating food like that. Right. Bang. And that's the Strela P. We have the Strela... Wait, come here. Bugger off, dog. Reset. Strela P. Strela P. And that is 30 seconds. Somebody can be chaotic and re-roll, or you've got 30 seconds. And that's SC Guitars with another bidding war of £1, thus causing another re-roll. He's going to get the Vel again. I'm telling you, he's going to get the Vel again. X13 pistol. 30 seconds. X13s. 30 seconds. 30 seconds. Are we going to leave it on the X13s? Have you guys decided? Or am I going to re-roll? Three, two, one, bang. 30 seconds are up. And that is the X13 pistols. Day Wizzle with the 99 cents. You were a little bit too late. You're a little bit too late, Day Wizzle. But I'll let you keep one re-roll in pocket. And Chris, you can keep one re-roll in pocket for the next one. All right? Chris and Day Wizzle, you both get a re-roll for the next one. All right? So you just have to shout re-roll in chat. And we'll see. Right. I've got the X13s here. Now, I could obviously do the scum thing of running dual wheels. That would be the intelligent thing. Now, again, the rule is, if I have pistols, I can't have any primary weapon. And the other rule is, no dualies. No akimbo. I'm not going to weasel my way out of it. No akimbo. So, with that in mind, my hope is to make this somewhat usable. I mean, it's going to be a little bit awkward, but I think I can make it happen. So no dual pistol allowed. That's out the window. Wait, does that say that? I thought that said the Cronin Ligma. Right, we're going to go for sprint to fire speed on max. We've tuned everything else. Right. Smoke grenades. No, I'm going to go flashbangs. No, smoke grenades make sense. Claymores, smoke grenades, ghost. Right, so we're going to have Day Wizzle and use the SMG barrel, build it like an AR. Does that make it... is that worth it, though? Oh, God, yeah. Oh, God, yeah. Oh, God, yes. That was supposed to give me more recoil control. Wait. I'm so bad. Was that supposed to make it better? Why has it got so much horizontal recoil? It's got like crazy horizontal recoil. Oh my god, dude. Right, I mean, I'm basically playing with like a massive drawback. I mean, how do you even... Unless the guy is like 5 inches in front of me, I'm going to lose every gunfight. Like, how do you kill anyone with that? Bro, like... You start firing with that and the gun goes... like... What if I put a Merc foregrip on it? I mean, it's better, but it's still not amazing. Oh my god, this is gonna be so botty. So botty, bro. This is, I don't even know how I'm gonna make it through this, to be real with you. I actually think I prefer the Joker. Because with the Joker, you know you're not gonna win. This gun gives you the illusion of thinking you have a chance. Like, that, there's a clear defining line here, do you know what I mean? I probably would have preferred an X12 pistol. Oh, God. See, like, the revolver's clean because it's just snake shots, right? That, however, is nightmare fuel. I think hit registration's out the window for sure. I mean, there's just no way. Like, if anybody is further than 5 centimeters away, I've lost. I'd be better off throwing a frisbee at them. Oh my word. I mean, that is the Mac 10 we have at home, isn't it? In fact, I think it might be worse than that. Right. I think the intelligent thing again would be to do what I did before, which was cash building. Because that seems like a fairly clean 8 grand or so. I hope. So, I do have... like, this is what I call the special round. So I do have what's known as a special round. And this is if somebody does, like, a monumental super chat or gifted. I won't reveal what it is, but it's the worst iteration of Warzone I've ever played in my life. So if we get anything crazy today, that's on the cards. And it might be activated, like a Yu-Gi-Oh! Trap card. Bloody hell.
Hostile UAV in the area.
I'll be real with you, I'm just trying to live at this point. I need more cash. I need it in a very short space of time. The thing about solos is it's so sporadic. Like, I had no idea that that guy was just going to randomly push me. Like, you don't know what to prepare for and what not to. Like, you just have to assume that at any given point during a game of solos, there's going to be a good 7 people willing to spit on it. I mean, that's the Molotov of dreams. Right, folks. Stronghold should go live. Or maybe they already did and I wasn't paying attention. They're all done. Okay. I got loadies. Oh my god, bro. Just leave me alone, please. Please, I'm just trying to have fun. I know this is an alien concept to you. Okay, I managed to get, like... I've done the hard part, which is the crazy RNG early section. Now I need to buy a loadout drop. Which means finding a buy station where I'm not instantly going to be mullered. And the odds of that are also extremely low, I might add. I feel like I'm on ice skates, do you know what I mean? I mean, just look at it. I mean, that's... If that's not solos, I don't know what is. Look at him! Look at him! That's how he plays Warzone. That's his version of fun. He had full intentions of ratting it and hoping I didn't see him. This godforsaken mode. Bro, I'm having to, like, speed run. Do you know how nuts that is? I'm having to speed run getting away from people. Right. I need to find my most... Yep. I need to find my most... Switch weapon by accident. I need to find my most Tom Clancy's Rainbow Six Siege building. Somewhere fairly central in the zone, ideally. Somebody's pressed me. Look at how thirsty these people are for kills. I'm not joking when I say this. I would genuinely rather play nuke runs 24/7, right? Than play solos. And you might think, well, that's a bit dramatic. And you'd be right. But it's also the goddamn truth. Oh my god.
UAV overhead. Hostile UAV in the area.
Right, lads, wish me luck. Oh, why does he run so sluggishly?
Overhead.
I've got to check this, because it feels... Do you know, I'm increasing my FOV slightly. My FOV feels really tight, even though it isn't. Why does he run so slowly? It's a pistol, man. Look, even... Do you know... This is the animation of if you're in water. Look at that. That's like if you're in water, right? So why... I'm on land, man.
Loadout drop headed your way.
I mean, it's a horrid, horrid zone. I keep trying to look at the camera behind me, but instead I keep switching seats like an idiot. Like, I've been playing so many, like, open world games where you click into right analog and the camera flips to the immediate behind. Now, this could go down one of two ways, right? I either galaxy brain play this and this goes perfectly, or this is all going to go horribly, horribly wrong. And you'll probably find out on today's episode of Pokemon which way that goes. Yeah, me and this LTV are having the same idea. There is already someone in this building. And I am not kidding. No! It's so garbage! It's so garbage! It's so bad! Oh my god. I mean, he's 5 meters away, and I'm going to lose to every SMG. Like, there's just no way around it. Like, I'm going to lose to every SMG. If I run into somebody with an AR or an LMG, maybe. You know, I might have a chance. A DMR, a sniper, whatever. If I run into anybody using any of the submachine guns in this game... Oh my god. I honest to god think I would have been better off using it as a standard pistol, but just full auto. Nice one, teammate. Right, now I've got the unfortunate task of having to land on a loadout drop in a game mode where I'm probably immediately going to die for doing so. I feel like this city one's safer, but I also feel like it's just not safe.
You've got gas inbound. Safe zone relocated.
I can vaguely see his laser. Jailbreak, 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 jailbreak.
You're heading back out.
There's somebody else there as well? Look at how these people play, man, honestly. If I had to play Warzone like how these guys play Warzone, I wouldn't play Warzone. Bro's running around with drill charges and stun grenades because that's the only way he thinks he can get a kill. You know how crazy that is? There's a guy camping that loadout with an LTV. And there's about several men about to land on this one. Yeah, this is an absolute chalk and cheese write-off, bro. Oh my god. Yep, that's GG.
We lost that one, but we'll come back stronger next time.
I swear, and I mean this. If you play solos like this, uninstall. Don't play the game, because you're not having fun. Surely you're not having fun. If your enjoyment of solos is I'm going to sit on a loadout drop with an LTV, play a different game. Right. Let's re-roll it. Good God. Good God, oh God. Right, another day, another roll. And Day Whistle and I believe it was... Hold up, let me just double check. I've got the viewer activity log. Day Whistle and Chris both have roles. Bryson 890. You got 30 seconds. I'll make it 35 seconds. Do we want to re-roll? Or no? And that's Day Whistle and Chris B who have re-rolls. Oh. No? Don't want to re-roll? Please? No? Okay, cool. You know, you can just say you don't like me. Really? I mean, you know, there is that choice as well. Oh dear. Bryson 890. It's not good. It's not good. I'll increase the timer to 40 seconds just to account for stream delay. Oh my god. Bryson 890, what have I done to myself? I mean, honestly, the Bryson 890 might be better than most other things. I've got a blueprint for it, believe it or not. I mean, I need literally the longest barrel. That's the only way that's happening. I need literally the longest barrel imaginable. which is probably going to be the 29 rifled. Oh, wrong gun. Is it the oh, it's the Bryson A90. Oh, okay. I mean, this is also absolutely shocking. So I got a 12 shell mag. That's an option. I could go with slugs or dragon's breath. Damage range, bullet velocity. I mean, is there really a good way to even build this? Damage range, tighter spread. I mean, really, I want damage range and tighter spreads. You know? Damage range, tighter spread, and movement speed. Yeah, that's probably the one. We probably want damage range to be as high as possible, really. Okay, so we need a choke. 100%. For tire spread. So we're talking... probably the Bryson choke. I'm going to make the slight increase on ADS speed. Laser is a given. I mean, dare I say I go for a canted? Is a canted laser a bad idea? I mean, I don't know. The presser has max range and a little tighter spread. Does it? Oh, so it does. I mean, this looks utterly cursed, by the way. I feel like I was getting more kills with the choke. I feel like the suppressor was a bamboozle. So I'm gonna go with the choke. Is it worth me going for incendiary rounds? Or is it worth me going with a slug? I mean, a slug could work. I'd be willing to go as far as to say the slug is quite good. The only difficulty with the slugs is that I basically lose any semblance of hipfire. So, like, this hipfire laser almost doesn't make sense. It'd be better off going for an ADS speed laser. Which would be the VLK7. Yeah. Okay. Do I go for an increased mag? Do I go for a stock? If I take this off and I still have this. I don't need the choke anymore because it's slugs anyway. But it's just a single projectile. Let's have a look at the guard. Rechambering speed, crouch and ADS. That seems like something you'd want. Aim walking speed, sprint to fire speed. Do I go for a stock or a sight? Because I could go for an optic. Which realistically I should probably go for like a medium range optic. So I'll try it with a VLK. do I go for an extended mag? These are the million-dollar questions, folks. These are the questions, the skills that pay the bills, so to speak. Because I almost feel like I don't need an optic, but maybe I'm wrong. I feel like I'm more accurate with irons. Look at the dip on it. You can actually see the dip on the slug. I might go with a 12-round, 12-shell mag. I mean, this is going to be completely, utterly cursed. Basically, if it's past 30 meters, it's living. That's the way to think about this. Velocity and damage range would be the way to go here. In fact, I should really just max the velocity. Right. Secondaries. Secondary? Combat knife. Why not? Smoke grenades, good. Bang. That's the loadie. Is this going to work? Probably not. I mean, this is going to be utterly horrid, I will be honest with you. I mean, the fact that I have this thing max leveled is really an achievement in itself. I'm convinced at this point that maybe you guys are just not fond of me. You know? And you can just say that. Should I make it bright pink? I really like the blue on this. I feel like I need to get that. Taking my pink shotty into war. I wonder how many shots it will take to take out an armor target, realistically. That's kind of a question I've got going here. I'm gonna go for the tactical AF pink shotty. Well, at least you guys know that I have more than 300 wins in Warzone 2. Bloody hell, this is not going to be ideal. It's not going to be ideal at all, really. I think the big mag does make sense, yeah, because you have no idea, really. To some extent, we have no idea how mental it's going to be. That's very much the difficulty. This serves as a message, really, though. This is a lesson. You know, if you're playing Warzone 2 and you have to use a really terrible gun, this is the way it works. Imagine a nuke skin rushing you with a pink shotgun. I mean, do I feel confident? No. Should I feel confident? No. Am I maybe going to win? Maybe. I mean, we've done, like, the first 2/3 of the game have gone pretty much perfectly. The third that goes wrong is when I need to get into a position and 7 people are already in the building. You know? Whew. I failed the shotgun challenge as my muscle memory would automatically drop the ammo when looting. Yep. I pretty much drop all my shotgun ammo. Need the Doom music. I mean, I think the Doom music like has some copyright stuff, so really I'd probably go with Hell March from the original Command and Conquer. I mean, I'm literally that's a wager kid. That's a preview of what's going to happen when I engage anybody with a real gun. I hit them once, and they just rinse me. I mean, maybe one day I'll do the same thing as Thief. Winning a game of Warzone with every gun challenge. Winning a game of Warzone 2 with every single weapon. Oh, man.
Enough training. Now we face the enemy for you.
God, this is a bit shit. I might late drop into City again. I could go Saeed. Can I go Sour Village? Sour Village might make sense, you know. There is a buy there. There's 2 buys. Yeah, I'm going Sour. I'll scrap whoever I've got to scrap for this. Do you know what? I actually don't mind the F-Tac Recon. I can live with an F-Tac Recon. Perfect. Vaznev, vest, chilling. Take this other vest so nobody else can have it. Ah, we get a preview of the Bryson. Perfect. Ah, yes, a large backpack for all the other weapons that I won't be using. I don't mind the F-Tac. Like, I can live with an F-Tac Recon. Do you know what I mean? I can't live with whatever the hell that tree just tried to do.
Hostile UAV in the area.
Is there a reason we're popping 2 enemy UAVs nice and early, lads? No? Any reason in particular?
You have 1 safe remaining. Get moving. Enemy UAV overhead.
Oh, that's good, is it? I'm not even going to stay and collect the cash.
Contract complete. All safes have been secured.
Oh, look at these scums! Look at how he's playing! This is how he plays COD! This is how he has fun! Oh my god, man.
Chance to redeploy.
I mean this, and I mean this honestly. If I had to play COD like that, I would never play again. I would leave. I would sell my computer, and I mean that. How people play solos for longer than 5 minutes is actually beyond me. Oh, yep, that didn't roll. You're out of ammo. Muffin. It actually, like, it perplexes me. It perplexes me beyond all... Every fiber of my body would not allow me to play Warzone like that. And I mean that. Every single fiber of my body. I think I would rather puke and eat my vomit than play Warzone like that. What they need in solos, right? This is how you fix solos, right? What they need in solos is if somebody, right, stays still for more than 10 seconds, they instantly explode. That's how you do it. That's the way. If you stand still for more than 10 seconds, or if you're in the same 5-meter radius for more than 10 seconds, you instantly explode. I have to try my luck on this. He's gonna pop this as I land. How do people play this game like this? How do people play this game like this? It's actually embarrassing. How do people play this game like this? How do you do it? I need to know. How do you do it? How do you not want to just end it all instantly? Like, how do you not want to Alt F4 dash your computer out of the window? Bro was hiding behind the door in a stronghold. Oh my god. If you're a solo player, right? There's better ways to hate yourself, right? And I mean that. That is so mental. That's not even like Sentinel. That's just Bab. I need to play like a Bab. I need to play like somebody who wasn't loved as a child. And that's how solos works. I land on a stronghold, right? And you'd think, couple guys shooting each other, you know, maybe a bit of action. You've got Bill Billathy in the corner, hiding behind a door, and his mate Timothy Stimothy sitting in the other doorway, unwilling to make a push. I don't know how they do it. I don't know how they do it. I don't. I honest to God don't. It's like people who play FIFA Ultimate Team. How do you do it? How do you go into a game knowing that it's so heavily skewed against you? Knowing that you're not going to have a semblance of fun, a drip of serotonin. It's never going to happen. I'm going to try duos fill, because I feel like at this point, I'd be better off. You know, even... just anything, really. I'm gonna do it again with the shotty because we didn't even get it.
Watch the skies.
Didn't even get to the shotgun. Mental. Absolutely mental. I can see, if I was a solo player, I would play DMZ.
Now you deploy to the war.
But it makes so much sense now. If you're a solo player in COD, don't play solos, play DMZ. That's the way to do it. Alright, thank you very much for becoming a channel member, buddy. Appreciate it. More words. I'm just gonna go to 9K, like, straight.
Eliminate all targets in the AO.
Early preview of the shotty. I forget it's not 9K now. Hell, I'll just buy the shotgun if I need to, do you know what I mean? I honestly, chat, like, solos is... It's wild, bro. I'm not built for it. Honest to God, like, if you're built for solos and you can play it consistently, you can play it well, good on you, mate. Because I can't. I can't. I honest to God can't. I think COD would have to physically pay me money for me to consider playing solos.
Order support incoming!
Copy that. Order strike inbound.
I've got my shotty, boys.
Impact. No hit.
Oh. What does this guy want? He's staring at me with some sort of intent. Oh, I got her down as well, man. Oh, teammate with the save!
Stay with me!
I mean, take a look at what happened, Jeff. I mean, seriously. Dare I say that the shotgun wasn't that bad an experience?
Fix some armor!
It wasn't as bad as I thought it would be.
Moving to my mark. Fire! I got you!
Teammate just got dunked on.
Out!
See, what's crazy about that is that.
You're cleared hot! Impact, no hit.
There's a heli going over our head.
Enemy
I need
UAV
shotgun
active.
shells.
Hostiles in the area.
Love that.
Your team made it to the safe zone.
Do I try and get the roof and deal with what appears up top? What do you do, right?
Back to early redeployment.
What do you do? If they've got any meta weapon, you've just lost instantly. Praise be Season 2, guys, honestly. I hope they nerf the ever-loving shit out of everything. Teammate, I know you didn't just die to that guy. Oh my god, bro. I'm in my mad scientist arc of Warzone. Right, you're not on the roof. I need to text someone at Activision, right? And I just need to go... I need to ask, do you dislike me? Like, do you hate me or something? I need to know. Just because what in the ever-loving Christ was that? I'm going to give him a chance, because he's got the money. Whether or not it's a good idea of bringing me back in is an entirely separate question. But I'd like to point out that it is in fact 12 o'clock on a Wednesday, and you can't so much as flinch without drowning in sweat. It is midday, folks, on a Wednesday, and you can't play without gobbling and swallowing sweat through the masses. I mean, you know, fair play to this lad. He's... Yep. Instantly. Literally instantly. Same guy. Do you know what? I'm giving myself a 1-round advantage to get this shotgun done. And that's third-person BR. Giving myself a 1-round advantage. A golden ticket, if you will. For 1 round to get this done. Good God. I got 1 kill with it, guys. Sick, innit? Oh. Honestly, man. Crazy, innit? It's so crazy. How hard Warzone is. If you even want to slightly deviate from what's meta, it's crazy how much work it is. I honestly hope with Season 2, and it's my only real hope, is that they really shake everything up. Like, all of the weapon balancing just gets, like, a huge reset. I got a cool video out today, by the way. Should be quite nice. The UK CMA has released their latest report on Microsoft's acquisition of Activision Blizzard and says that the deal will harm competition. It says it will look at possible concessions for their concerns and even suggests Microsoft making Call of Duty an independent company as an option. The UK CMA is not blocking the deal as of now and will wait for concessions before making their final decision. Expected, to be honest with you. They were never going to let it go through. I think Xbox were very, very naive to think that competition authorities were just going to let them buy the largest franchise in the world. You know? That that was never going to happen. Do you know what I mean? Activision operates in the UK, yeah, but it doesn't matter. Like, if it's a large publicly traded market that operates in your borders, you have executive authority to deny mergers on the grounds of competition. Same with the European Union. Because Activision operates within the EU can basically tell Microsoft to go do one. I never saw that deal going through. Because it's utterly... Well, like I say, it is naive to assume that you can just buy one of the largest franchises in the world. Like, that would be like PlayStation next week going, right, Rockstar Games, that's us. See ya. Like, that would be like PlayStation buying the rights to GTA 6 and making it exclusive on PlayStation. Or that would be like EA announcing that you can only play EA Sports FC 2023 or 2024, FIFA basically, on their new streaming service only. You know? Or like, you can't, yeah, it's no. It just would never happen. I understand their arguments, and their arguments are that PlayStation do buy up a lot of studios. But I can't think of a single point in time where PlayStation has bought a mega studio. Do you know what I mean? Yes, they buy a lot of foreign studios, but I can't think of a single time where PlayStation's gone, we are going to buy EA, or we're going to buy Ubisoft, you know? Like, it was never going to happen. And it was very, very naive of them to assume that it was going to happen. Or tell their investors that it was going to happen, because it just simply wasn't. Right, let's try and get this shotty challenge done.
Primary objective, eliminate the target.
I've actually picked up the shotty early, for good measure. I mean, if you think about it these days, right? Like, Call of Duty is like... Call of Duty, FIFA, and Grand Theft Auto are the 3 mega titles of this planet. That is how they exist and operate.
Containers holding high-value equipment.
You know, they are absolutely massive. It would be like Amazon announcing that tomorrow they're acquiring Netflix. Right. Wish us luck with the shot, you guys. Tom, thanks for the $5. Ubisoft is a toxic name for a studio if you read it slow. Oh, dear. Oh, sorry, Ben. I have voice chat disabled. Turn it off just because of all the, well, all the things that occur within voice chat that are definitely not YouTube friendly. I'm not saying PlayStation ever would buy Rockstar or so on and so forth, but that's what the deal would effectively greenlight. The deal would basically greenlight whoever has the most money buying the most studios and then basically dominating gaming. It would be like Steam saying tomorrow, right, we now own the rights to FIFA, and you can't do anything about it. You can only play FIFA on Steam.
UAV active.
2 minutes getting drilled.
Here.
Lost the objective. Positive ID. Multiple strongholds. Locations are marked on your attack map.
There's got to be one more here. I'm shocked that there isn't more than one here, but we'll live with it. Yeah, I guess that's another way of thinking about it. I mean, it's not just Call of Duty, it's Activision as a whole, which is obviously massive. I mean, you can push me, it's fine. How did the flash not get him? I don't understand. That flash didn't affect him, and it landed in his eyeballs. Do you know, the one thing about doing this challenge has made me realize is the sheer inconsistency. The flash literally is in front of his face, and it didn't affect him, but it affected me, and I was behind hard cover. I mean, thankfully I'm an absolute demon, so... I mean, I'm best just buying my gun straight away, really. And I want to be very far away from that black site, ideally. I think shotguns are one of those weird weapons where they almost kind of have to be bad. Because, like, if they are too good, they're just never... If they are too good, they're just never, you know... Like, I don't know, they're too problematic. Like, if you've ever played Ready or Not, great game, by the way. In Ready or Not, like, the shotguns are sort of real to life. And you can absolutely demolish somebody from across a room. Or across a long hallway. Same with Insurgency, actually. Insurgency Sandstorm's a good example of realistic shot use. This is kind of where I want to play. I think shotguns are just that weird thing where they are so good, realistically, like the Vector. The Vector by design counteracts recoil, despite its insane RPM. They're so good that they can't be as good as they are in real life. Because if they're that good, then they basically just break any semblance of balance in a video game, you know? There's a guy down the cliff there. There's another guy in that building. I can't push either of those without them hearing the parachute, realistically. The other thing I've got to be wary of is the fact that I quite literally have 12 bullets. This is how we play, guys. I must become the rat. You know? It's a fairly straightforward proposition, folks. I must be the rat. What even is the third person? Oh, he checks the chamber, I see. Oh, that's my drone gone.
Battery depleted. Recon offline.
I think I see a bit of cheese on the floor here. Num 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 num. Num 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 num. Right, guys, I want 1 kill, so I'm going to sit here all game. That's how I'm going to play. Also, there's a bit of cheese here. Num 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 num. Oh, this game.
Be advised, enemy operators are tracking your location.
And here we can see the rat dance. Scurrying on the floor. Oh, hello. Little stray bullet just hit the side of my... Alright, I can't do it. I mentally can't hack it. I need to go shoot people. Nice of him to do some of the work for me, I guess. I wish to participate in the You can absolutely hold that.
Watch the skies. Gas is closing. Relocating the safe zone.
Enemy UAV overhead.
All I'm seeing is a lot of guys getting outskilled.
Hostile UAV in the area. Enemy UAV active.
It's got a suppression mine down there. We're having a battle of the rats.
Enemy UAV overhead.
The enemy lost track of you. You're safe.
Goku theft for the 2 months. Gotta be scum, bro. The game bugged, man. The game fully bugged. I tried pulling out my gun and it glitched. It went... Brilliant. They're not even in the same team, man! This game does not like me, bro. We're respinning. I've had enough. I can't do that shotgun. It's not happening. Right. Give me something reasonable, please. Sweet Christ. The Baspy. The Baspy for 35 seconds. A Baspy bagel. For 35. The Baspy. Chris has one reroll, so we'll let him have that. What will we get next? Oh, it's going to be an F-Tac Recon, isn't it? Yep, it's an F-Tac Recon. F-Tac Recon for 35 seconds. Dave Wizzle has a reroll, and of course you can super chat or gifted membership for a reroll. I actually don't mind the F-Tac. I think I can work with that. Give you 35. 35 whole seconds. You have the power of reroll in your hands, folks. And it's the F-Tac Recon. Yeah, it's a bit unfortunate there, to be honest with you, because I was in not the best position, but not a bad position. To be honest with you. So, like, I probably would have gotten the kill had my guy not gone, wait. I don't know why he did that. I wish I could tell you. There seems to be, like, a very large issue with what I would call animation queuing. You can roll yours next time. I see guitars. Like a very big animation queuing issue in the game where like you constantly, like animations seemingly stack in a way that just doesn't make a lot of sense. Let's have a look at this. We need velocity. That's going to be a big one. I'm going to fire this as it is and see how it is. I'm definitely not canting it. That's not happening. What is the default mag for this? Support rear grip is... Don't need that. I'll definitely have an optic on this, because I think you'd be crazy not to, almost. So we'll try this with the aim op. Got a lot of kick between shots. You can't full auto this, can you? No, you can. Okay. That changes things. Interesting. Okay. So we can full auto this. We are going to need a vertical compensator with gun kick control and recoil stabilization. That makes it much better. We're not going to have overpressurized rounds. We need a laser for ADS. That'll be the OLAV. We need recoil control on the rear grip for steadiness and sprint to fire. Don't know if I'm better off going for a short range optic. That might actually be better. If I was to tune these, do I get rid of the laser and go for an underbarrel to give me a little bit more stability? That's probably as good as I'm going to get this. The only other thing I could hypothetically try is the yellow dot over the... I mean, maybe they were onto something about canting it. That could actually work. That could work. For secondary, we're going to go for Basilisk, fast trigger action, hip fire accuracy, snake shots, and the longest barrel. We're going to tune this for aim walking speed, damage range. We're going to tune this for aim down sight speed, sprint to fire speed. And we're going to put one more on this, actually, because we can. We're going to go for ADS speed, sprint to fire speed, and that should hypothetically be reasonable. Right. This is extremely cursed, and that's fine. We'll see how it goes. It's a shame that this skin is for the F-Tac Recon. Because it's a really nice skin. The Fabled Dragon skin. It's probably one of the best ones they've done. But it's just for a weapon that nobody uses. I wouldn't mind seeing, like... I think that's the one thing they always get wrong with weapon skins. They always go for, like, something really colourful or, like, very heavily painted. Whereas I feel like a lot of people like their metallics. Like, if you gave people cool metallics to work with, I think they would prefer that. I think that's kind of the difficulty, I guess, to that extent. I mean, getting kills with this is going to be feasible, especially in solos, but somewhat nightmarish. Good to see you guys. Hope you're doing well. We will be live, by the way, from our regularly scheduled 9 AM slot tomorrow. I've had a couple of afternoons and evenings where things have overrun, so I end up going to bed really late. If all else fails, ! Rat. Oh dear.
Weapons in gear. We're holding enemy dropping into the AO.
I mean, if I'm lucky, I could get a few bits and bobs going. No, I won't be covering Hogwarts Legacy, Damien. But I will be covering an FPS today. That game doesn't really suit what I do here on the channel. But I will be showing you a cheeky little game today. Which I think many people would like to see, so... I don't know, really, to be honest with you, James. Like, I think franchises are very good at riding on nostalgia, right? Like, franchises exist almost solely because of nostalgia. So, you know, they released a new Spider-Man game for the first time in, like, 10 years, and it was, you know, insane levels of cash. They're releasing a new Wolverine game, and that's probably going to achieve insane levels of cash. If you have the power of nostalgia at your side, you can achieve a lot. As a company, as a franchise. "25 more minutes and you're off the clock." We'd love to hear it. And we love to see it, really. Right, folks. We've already gotten most of the way through the pain there. I'm sure it's a good game, and if you're like... You know, if you're a fan of that series and of that franchise, I'm sure it'll be right up your street. Ultimately, that's... Even if... The thing about these titles, and the thing about, like... You know... Some titles and franchises is that some of them can get away with being a bit average. I'm not saying the new game is. In fact, if anything, it looks quite the opposite. But I think some games have that luxury. And some franchises have that luxury. So when you combine nostalgia of an old franchise with, you know, a good game by the looks of it, something very well made, then you're instantly on to success, you know. I will have a video tonight at like 6 or 7 o'clock. I just think at the end of the day, like, you know, if you make a good game, people will play a good game. If you combine a good game with a well-known franchise, or good game mechanics with a well-known franchise, you're chilling, really. And that's what most sort of Marvel-inspired games are. I mean, you know, and a really good example of that is, like, the Marvel games that came from Sony and Spider-Man have been incredible. The other ones that were bad did not do very well. Didn't even get a chance, guys. No chance to... Look at that. My door didn't render in for him?
Your chance to redeploy.
Okay. That's good. Yeah, like, literally, he started shooting and I was dead. I'm invisible. This game, I find it interesting that all the bugs for this game have decided to occur today. Why is the jug tack sprinting after me? Okay, there we go.
Back to base with you.
Solos is insane, man.
But we will be back to finish the job.
I don't know how people do it. I might even trio Phil at this rate. Just to feel alive, do you know what I mean? I'll duo Phil. What do you think about the Dr. Disrespect game he's working on? It's like 3 years out, minimum. Like 2-3 years away from even existing. You know? Like, that game is just not going to be a thing for at least 2 to 3 years. What they've shown off is a very skeletal existence of the Unreal Engine so far. And that's not to say it won't be a good game and that they won't have good ideas. I think it will be. I just think you're not going to see it anytime soon. That's all. Like, I hope it's a good game. I don't see it happening. Don't see it happening at all. Like, not in the next 2 to 3 years at least. Like, probably end of 2 years, like late 2024 would probably be the earliest you see like a decent version of that game. Would be my guess. Like, I've worked with a lot of game development companies and a lot of studios, and everything that they've shown off so far is, like, bare bones. You know? It's just bare bones stuff. You know, I want them to do well. I'm all for new games. I don't care if it comes from Mr. Beast or Doctor Who, mate. Like, if it's a good game, I'll take it. You know? I just don't see... I don't see their game coming out for at least 2 to 3 years. And the thing about their game is they're doing these, like, snapshots, right? And they promised they would be, like, bi-weekly or whatever. That was a lie. That was never going to happen. But, like, they're taking this approach where they're trying to show everybody what they're doing all of the time. And that, as a game developer, that's just not sustainable. The idea that you can release, like, monthly, bi-monthly, whatever it is you want to do, snapshots of your game is just not going to happen. It's not feasible to build so many builds so frequently to show off effectively not a lot, you know?
Enough training. Now we face the enemy for real.
Woo. Right. I mean, the bonus that they have, really. The bonus that the Dark has that not anybody else is going to have. I've filled into duos and the game's given me one player. Let's go, baby. The bonus that the Dark has is that he will be able to get his game more reach than anything else. So when it is ready and they're ready to show it to people, he's going to have people like Courage and, you know, all the guys he plays with, Z-Laner and stuff, will play it. They will try it. They will make a video or a stream on it. And that's half the battle for developers who make good games. You know, games like Among Us were around for a fairly substantial amount of time before somebody played it and went, hey, we should stream this. You know?
Be advised, there is an enemy squad hunting for you.
I need AR ammo like crazy. Oh man.
Target area marked. You're cleared hot.
I'm gonna assume that there's probably some people up there. There's no point, man. I thought to myself, let's do something a bit different today, you know? Something a bit of fun. And skill-based matchmaking has basically just gone, nah, not out, sorry lad. Yeah, here's a demon lad who's gonna quick jump repeat you with a shotgun, murder you in half a second, and even in the gulag, man, it's ridiculous. You can't play this game without being riddled by skill-based matchmaking. Ay ay ay. Fun isn't allowed in Warzone, and really I probably should have known that. I mean, I've got a Potato McPotato here. CDL mosh pit time. Honestly, mate. Well, we're redeploying, folks. It's actually nuts, man. It feels like SBMM's cranked to the max. Like I don't recall having this difficult a playthrough of any of my games recently, really. This is like the first one in a long time where it's been like, holy crap, this has been pain. And that's that UAV up. SBMM has always been around in video games for the best part of a decade, I'd say. But it's gotten substantially worse because it started off really as an instrument to protect console players in crossplay. Because when crossplay first became a thing, and you've got young Tim Stimothy on his PS4 at 30 FPS 10 FOV versus somebody on a PC with maximum settings, that's kind of its origins of it getting bad. And then it's steadily, slowly but surely gotten substantially worse with sort of each game in iteration. SBMM has definitely become more of a byproduct, I would argue, at this point of crossplay than anything else. It's also really a design flaw, right? Like, Warzone 1 was touted as this casual shooter, but it was anything but that. It was just constant dripping, drowning in sweat. So, like, developers love to say that their game is a casual and fun experience. It's why people at Call of Duty thought that they could get away with stuff like Krampus. Because in their closed environment, or whatever the hell they have, it's devs convincing themselves that the game is still a casual shooter that you're supposed to have fun playing all the time. When in reality, like, 80% of the player base is in the absolute trenches 90% of the time. Like, the fair reality of COD is that if you're even a half reasonable player, like if you're even remotely good at the game, that's it. You're done. You can't play the game casually. You can't mess around. You can't have a laugh with your friends. That doesn't exist. And the reason Rebirth Island and why Resurgence became so popular was because it was the only real, not escape from SBMM, but like, SBMM doesn't matter as much in Rebirth because you respawn. For the most part. And even then, Rebirth was sweaty. You know, there's no denying that Rebirth wasn't a sweat fest. But, you know, it's why they need a ranked mode. Do you know what I mean? They need a ranked mode for this reason, so that people like me, who are happy to sweat for a rank, will go and play ranked. And people who just want to play casually on an evening can do that. You know? And they probably won't cross over too much. You can loosen up the SBMM in casual. I think the thing with COD, though, is that it's just so aggressive. Like, their SBMM is possibly the most aggressive SBMM in any shooter. It's more aggressive than, like, CSGO ranked and Rainbow Six Siege ranked. It's, like, more aggressive than PUBG. It's just insanely aggressive. Like, if you're above a 1 KD, Call of Duty would rather you were playing against, like, Scump than playing against somebody who was 0.8 KD. Hell, if you're above a 1 KD, you're in the same lobbies as me. I think that's the reality, really. Like, the reality of SBMM is that you're basically forcing everybody into a hyper competitive environment without the rewards of competitive. And it's not a casual shooter because you have super high SBMM, but you're basically playing ranked. And even though you're basically playing ranked, you're not getting anything for it. No rewards, no rank, no nothing. That's always been the design flaw of Warzone. It's the biggest failure Warzone has. Is like, why am I playing casual Warzone, which is basically just ranked 24/7 for absolutely no reward? Because you could make the casual playlists more fun. You could do buyback solos. You could do, I don't know, like shotguns and snipers only and trios, or like funny and like different limited time modes. But you can't do that in COD. And the reason you can't do it in COD is because everybody's playing on cranked SBMM. You know, COD doesn't have the ability, and you saw it with Krampus, right? Because, really, if COD wasn't a sweatfest, and it was just a bit of a laugh, nobody would have had an issue with Krampus. They would have gone, do you know what, that's a bit of fun, right? But because people like me are in crazy SBMM sweat lobbies 99% of the time, the idea that they think they could just add something game-breaking and game-melding and that's fine, is I mean, to me personally at the time, it showed how out of depth the developers are with the actual gameplay experience. They either don't play the game enough, or their SBMM and accounts are so low that they don't experience what we experience. You know, people are asking for Warzone 2 to have more of a skill gap and be more competitive because we're playing ranked all the time, basically. This is ranked, just without the ranks. Because, basically, the ranked mode will improve the situation because people like me and streamers and other content creators, we will all go play ranked. Because nobody's going to care about what we do in casual. Like, you know, nobody's going to watch me playing casual on stream. They'll watch me play ranked, though. And with that, you'll get all the other sweats and the wager kids and all the other competitive guys will go play ranked. And then, when we're all playing ranked, you can loosen up the skill-based matchmaking in casual a little bit. You can make it a little bit more relaxed. Because the sweats are already playing their own version of the game. Sweats like me will be playing ranked. So you can do funny things in normal modes with casual. You can make it a little bit more relaxed. But you can't do that right now. Like, if I made a robot account right now, like a reverse boosted account, you guys wouldn't believe the gameplay. You wouldn't believe that it existed. It's a different game. You'd think that I was playing on a Nintendo 3DS or something. It would be that mentally confusing for you. Because the SBMM is so aggressive that it's protecting those lower brackets of players so much harder than anything else. Like, if you're a sit at home, you know, I shoot pixels on the screen, no headset, don't play with friends. Like, it's protecting those players so aggressively. It never wants those guys to be in a lobby with me. It wants those guys to have the most fun in the world against reasonably babbed players. Like, I have seen reverse boosted footage of Warzone 2, and it's mind-blowing. They must be playing against, like, toddlers on their iPads. Or, like, people on, like, a 20 hertz display. You know? Brick TV or something, you know, no headset, controller upside down. Left analog stick falling off. I mean, I may as well just camp here until the zones merge again. Or Brohan, and then go there. Like, that's the real difficulty. And that's always been the biggest difficulty for me with Warzone, is that, and this applied to Warzone 1 as well, is that because SBMM doesn't differentiate between, well, it does differentiate between high-ranked and low-ranked players, but because the developers don't realize that people who are higher skill players are getting absolutely demolished into these lobbies every single day, they try and do, like, funny and wacky things. Like, oh yeah, Krampus is here, guys. Haha, that's gonna be fun, right? You'll enjoy that. And nobody did. Nobody did. Because, you know, the devs in office who are maybe like 0.6 KD, maybe they thought it was fun. But people who were sweating in lobbies, like, you know, getting hit by Krampus whilst you were 1v3ing for a game win, they didn't have fun. And they need to fix that. Because Warzone should have wacky modes. Do you know what I mean? They should have wacky modes. They should have fun modes. They should have LTMs. But you can't do that with ultra-aggressive skill-based matchmaking. You can't introduce a game mode where my bullets randomly do half damage or whatever, or something fun, because I'm playing in absolute sweat lobbies 24/7. That's never going to be fun for me.
Target area marked. You're cleared hot. Approach. Strike inbound. No joy. Target area marked. You're cleared hot. Copy that. Longbow 3-1.
Well, let's see how this goes.
Strike inbound.
The gas is merging. Expect contact.
Dare I say these are actually surprisingly quick kills? That's another team pushing over as well. It's not looking good, Brev. I'm not a COD partner, Daniel, and to be honest with you, the conversation with SBMM doesn't matter because the developers themselves don't even acknowledge it exists. They pretend it isn't real. There has never been, and I mean this, in the last 5 to 6 years of Call of Duty, there has never been a mention of the word skill-based matchmaking in any blog post. Because if they admit it's real, then they can admit that there's a fault with it. We know it's real, but they won't admit that's the case, because we could say something's wrong with it, and then they'd feel inclined to fix it. But they've never acknowledged it. They've never acknowledged that the game's had it. But we all know it's there. Like, we're not stupid. It takes like 5 seconds of testing to determine if a game has SBMM.
Enemy UAV active.
Bro. Ain't no way they're fighting in the gas already.
Hostile UAV in the area.
Yep, pistols, GG.
We lost that one, but we'll come back stronger next time.
Oh no, Fennec, even worse. I think it's safe to say that today's session has been a complete and utter write-off, folks. we tried, folks. We tried to do something a little bit wacky, a little bit wild, a little bit different, and COD went, "Nah, you're all right." Oh dear. We tried to have a minor inkling of fun, and COD went, "Nah, not allowed, lad. Sorry. How dare you? How dare you do that?" What I need to do, really, is I need to make a bot account so I can do stuff like this. But hey. Here's what it is. Anyways, I've got to dip out early today because I've got a meeting at 2 o'clock. But that is the 2 o'clock meeting. But I have a very good video out for tonight. You guys really should check it out. I think you'll all really enjoy it. It's something very, very different. So make sure you check it out. Tomorrow, we are back at 9 a.m. for a good sort of 5 or 6 hours, as per usual. We're back to sort of regular scheduling this week, as of tomorrow. But hey, thank you guys very much for joining me today for an attempt at fun. An attempt was made. Not allowed. Banned. Instantly banned, I tell you. But look, thank you for joining me, guys. I will be back tomorrow, first thing in the morning. We will have a proper squad tomorrow morning as well. And we'll get onto it there. But I'll catch you all in a